Hello, you reached Sarai 7 or whatnot. Anyways, I gotta do a quick tutorial for my good friend Fred from Apostolic Tabernacle Maricopa. But I'm gonna do a quick tutorial on how to customize our logo. Change the font color, background, whatnot. Other people may do it different, but this is the way I do it. And I'm using Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop CS3. There may be a couple slightly different things that I'll be doing here than CS5. When I get to that, I'll explain. But anyways, what we want to do is go ahead and open and find your file. And what we want to do is click on our church logo. Alright, so there might be a slight delay. So I have multiple things up. Anyways, the first thing you want to do is you want to right click and you want to duplicate the layer, because as our original file is a PNG, as you can see here, so we can't do much with it. What you want to do for later references after you duplicate, for example, okay, you can name it whatever you want, but I'll just keep it what it is. Now we want to delete the original, the PNG, which is this. Just go ahead and delete that. Yes. Badao. So it's gone. So this is our copy. Now we want to just save it. Save as. Since you're going to be customizing this a lot, and you can change it for later, I would suggest that now you can change it to the PSD format right here. And for now I'll just put it, and then press name it whatever you want or rename it. Save. Yes. Alright, so now that we got past that part, what we're gonna do is you want to choose the color that you want to change this. I guess you mentioned white or whatnot, but you can change it to any color you want. For example, you can, I'll just whatever, choose like this odd looking blue. Then you'll grab your paint tool and you'll right click on your mouse, click on the paint tool, and then you will click. It'll take a few seconds and it'll change, as you can tell. You got to make sure you get on the letters, because if not, you'll end up with a blotch like that. But if that happens, don't worry. Go to image, edit, and then step back. And then pretty much just keep doing that. Bear with me. So let's just say we got all of them now. Alright, so we want to press the arrow there. Now what we want to do is open file and new. Okay, standard width is in inches, but we want it in pixels. Okay, so we got it at 540. I think that is equivalent to a 3x or a 5x8 or 5x4, something like that. But you can choose the width that you want. So there's our background. Okay, so now I'm going to get to the part. In CS3, I have to do this to get it to do this. But CS5, you should have, it should say AT Fire logo, and it should say untitled right next to each other. And you'll click on it, bring it down, and then take the name of this other layer from here and just drag it. Actually, you'll take the logo and drag the logo here. I don't have that option, but I'm still able to drag. But before you drag it, you want to pick the background color you like. You can change it any color you want. Let's go. I just like using black because it's easier to work with. Use your paint bucket again. Then what you want to do, because this is like 21,000 pixels, so it's like poster status, banner or whatnot, but we want to change it. So since we know that this is 504 pixels, we want to make it smaller. So we go to image size, and see the width is 21,722. We're going to change that. I'm guesstimating, let me see, let's just do 400, and then the width is 191. So then it'll take a few seconds and it'll get really tiny. Alright, so just go ahead and click on it. For me, I have to click and drag. For you, Fred, I believe yours is, it'll say AT Fire, and then it'll say Untitled or whatever you name it. Make sure you click on the Untitled or the background first, and then grab the AT, and then you're going to drag it. You're going to click and drag. Click and drag. Alright? So that's pretty much it on, changing whatnot. If you want to use, for example, there's some other things you want to do. You can right click in the blending options. Whether, I'm not sure if you're familiar with them or not, but you can mess around with it for whatever you please, and adjust however you want. Normal, light in, overlay, so things change a little bit. Outer glow, that's what it looks like on outer glow. That actually looks pretty cool. So you can put the depth that you want. You can have it really bright, like ridiculous, set it, and you can have it more precise or softer, and stroke. And there is my message. So you can put whatever you feel for your stroke. You can have it inside, or you can have it centered, which would be fat, if you can tell. It's all funny. Or you can have it on the outside, which is bright, but I think it looks probably better centered or something. But you just got to adjust the boop. There you go. So you can just fool around with the texture. You can add whatever you feel. But that's just the basics. I mean, and that's what I got. Just slapping that together real quick, and that actually looks pretty cool. And then later, if you want, you can actually get a picture. For example, I don't know, I'm gonna open something. Yeah, let's put that. Alright, so I guess I'll just add this for now, and then do the same thing. I wonder how big this is. Let's find out. You want to get something that's smaller that will fit 500 image. Yeah, so that should be a perfect match. Drag it. Alright, now here's the thing. I can't fit it. There's something wrong here. Well, what you could do is take this top layer, click on it, and drag it down, and now it becomes in the background. Okay, so that's just an example. Ow. And if you want to fade it, oops, let me drag it, even it out there. You can also take this and mess with the yeah, darker or lighter, however you want it. Okay, so let me see here. So anyways, you can just fool with it any way you want. You can have it multiply, you can have it hard light. That looks pretty cool. And some of the projects I look look up and help me out there. Some things I just figure out by myself and just kind of slap things together and like, that looks pretty cool. But anyways, that's just a short tutorial how I do things, and you wanted to know about the font, whatnot, but that's how you change the color. Alright, you got any questions, just call me. Alright, bye.